Today we're going to bring out Elegoo Neptune 3 FDM 3D printer. Now the base itself is 220 by 220 by 280 millimeters. This setup was out of the box very simple. I actually had my daughter set it up for us. She wanted to get up and go on the printer, something like this. Instead of us calibrating the actual base itself, we wanted something simple. But as it turned out, there's a little complications on everything. So once we had it all set up, you still have to make some tweaks in here. The system took about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to read the instruction, put it together. After that, it was downhill from there. But then we started printing. Now it comes with a pre-print version on the USB that you're able to print, and it's a little Buddha that we just test out. The first test that we did, we didn't calibrate it. We just went along with the calibration of the system, and it does its own calibration. Once it sets up, it starts printing. Well, unfortunately, it's not the end of a good result. You still have to go in there and calibrate it yourself, even after it calibrated itself. So that's a task that you still cannot avoid on any machine. So here is not a perfect calibration. You have to let the system do its thing, and then you come in and finish the rest of it. Now, once we set that up, we did our first print. It looked very well. We thought it was a success, but at the end, it turned out it failed. And here you'll see a picture of the actual failure. But then we started reading the manual, going back in there. We had to recalculate it, calibrate the whole system. Then we end up measuring ourselves and doing our calculations ourselves and bringing the little nozzle down to a little plate by itself. So once we got that set up, it was very simple. We end up getting very successful prints and very easy to use. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's downhill from there. Now, this is only one filament. That means one color, one tone. But there's other versions that are going to come out with multiple tones. Or you can always go resin, one tone. Now, we decided not to do the resin this base because we wanted to do more base, more printing for the base. Instead of printing the actual objects, we want to save the resin for higher quality prints. But in this case, we're just doing the calculations and reprinting our own base and making sure that we don't waste too much of the resin, because resin is more expensive than PLA. So here we are setting it up. It's printing and it's working, and we're enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. 99.6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful. And I hope you hit the like and subscribe.